grade 9. Hello, grade 9 learners. Welcome back to another video with Mandy. Today we are working on EMSGEC exam question paper. Guys, use this question paper to prepare for your November 2025 examinations. Guys, please also tell me, where are you watching? Where are you watching from? Which province are you watching from? What's the name of your school? In the comment section below. Let's get to know each other, guys, and also help us grow by subscribing to our channel. Guys, this is a new channel. Help us grow. I'll be with you from now. Even next year, we'll be working together, guys. I'll be dishing out more content, helping you with your schoolworks and those questions that you are facing difficulties with. And also, if you have any topic that you are struggling with, or any question that you would like me to do, please also comment on the comment section below. And also, but guys, please, for term 4, this is for term 4 final examination, guys. Please make sure that before you go to the examination, make sure that you read what you have covered in term 3 and term 4 only. Okay, guys, before wasting any more time, let's just get started with our questions for today. Section number A, Debbie manages the administration department and ensures that all data is sorted and filled. What does Debbie's work entail? So Debbie ensures that all the data, Debbie is what? Debbie is recording, is keeping the records. Debbie ensures that all data is sorted and what? And filed. What is Debbie doing? Debbie is keeping what? Debbie is keeping the records. So the correct answer is gonna be what? Is gonna be A. The correct answer is gonna be A. Okay, guys, let's proceed to it's Debbie's not keeping stock, Debbie's not recruiting employee, Debbie's not buying resources. Debbie is keeping what? Debbie is keeping records. Okay, guys, my learners, let's proceed to question number 2. Let's proceed to question number 2. Purchasing department ensures that purchases are made with the budget and keeps accurate records of purchases. What is another role of the purchasing department? Guys, we know that in purchasing department, we deal with what? We deal with the supplier. We are purchasing what? The raw material. We are purchasing raw material. We are purchasing raw material. So what's going to be the correct answer? Guys, in purchasing management, in purchasing department, we deal with stock. My learners, in purchasing department, we deal with stock. So what's the correct answer in our option given? So the correct answer is gonna be what? The correct answer is gonna be A. We keep sufficient what? We keep sufficient stock. Number 3, Ceci gathers feedback from her customers, trains and encourages her staff to offer good service to customer. Why is it important for Ceci to encourage good customer service in her business? Guys, when you treat customer very well, they will always what? They will always come, they always come back. That's the rule. So good, because good service makes customer happy and they can come back and bring more sales and what? And pro and profit. So what's the correct answer? Why is it important for Ceci? The question says, why is it important for Ceci to encourage good customer? The main aim is was to increase sales so that the business can what? Can make profit. The reason why he or she um the reason why she encourage good customer service is because she wants to increase what? Sales. So the correct answer is what? My learners, the correct answer is D. Don't get confused with this, right? On Friday. Guys, I want you to pass EMS with good grades. And also, please don't forget to tell me on the comment section where are you watching from and the name of your school as well, guys, so that we can know we can know each other. Number 4, the financial function helps to ensure that the business operates ethically. What is the importance of this function? Yeah, guys, the financial function. The financial, we deal with money here. We keep financial records. In financial function, my learners, we deal with what? We deal with the money. Guys, the importance of this function is to keep the financial, is to keep the financial records. The correct answer is gonna be what? It's gonna be B. Let's proceed to number 5. What is the role of the human resource department? In human resource department, we deal with stuff. We deal with the appointments, with the hiring of workers. They anything that has to do with workers, anything that has to do with employer and employees falls under what? Human resource department. As we deal with leaves there, we deal with the remuneration, salaries and wages, annual leave, a family responsibility leave, anything that has to do with what? With the employee and the employers. Guys, so what is the role from all the options that are given? And then what is the role of the role is to grant staff leave is to grant staff leave because, guys, in issue of orders, this is falls under purchasing. This is for this falls under what? Purchasing. This is for financial, cash flow, money, financing, financial. This is for finance. Advertising good. This we found this in what? In marketing. Okay, number 6. What is the best method used in producing identical items? What is the best method used in producing identical method? This is what we call what? Mass. We call this mass production. What is the main role of general management? What is the main role of, like in general management? General management, guys, ensures all departments, all depart all departments use people, money, and materials or resources effe- effectively. So the correct answer here is gonna be what? Controlling what? Controlling resources, because we advertise on marketing, we pay taxes in financial, and then we recruit staff, we hire people what? In human resource. What does the P stand for in the marketing mix that determines the value of the commodity, value is the price, guys. The value of what? Of the commodity, guys. My correct answer is gonna be what? Melena's correct answer is gonna be B. The correct answer is gonna be B. What is a business plan? What is a business plan? A business plan describe what the business does. This one describe what the business what the business does. What are we doing in the business? What the business does, its goals and its goals. So let's check from our given options. A plan of action designed to achieve, oh no. A detailed plan of action to execute, no. A detailed plan of action that sets out the nature and strategy of what? Of the enterprise. The correct answer is what? Is C. Number 10, which of the following describe a product or services? Which of the following describe the product? The guys, what describe the product is the uniqueness. Yeah. That ability to distinguish it from other products is the uniqueness and the beneficiary. Is the uniqueness and the beneficiary to the what? To the customer. Are people going to benefit from this product? So the correct answer is going to be what? The correct answer is going to be A. Okay, number 11. What are the requirements for a good business logo? What are the requirements for a good business logo? Guys, a business must be simple. The good business logo, it must be simple, memorable, timeless, useful, and what? And appropriate. It should not be complicated. This is not correct. It should not be limited. It should not be complicated. The correct answer is gonna be what? It's gonna be A. Okay, let's proceed to number 12. What is the role of the manager? What is the role of the manager? The role of the manager, what is the role of the manager? Is it to recruit human resource of the company? Create the main role of the company, my learners. The main role of the company, of the manager, son of the manager, is to create a plan. Is to create a plan to meet company goals. The manager must make a plan in order to meet company goals, in order for the company to what? To increase sales. So number 13, the rental for an office space is 2,500 per month. In March, the business manufactured 5,000 shirts and paid 2,500 rental. In April, it manufactured 7,000 shirts. How much will be rental expense? How much we need to calculate this, guys? We definitely need to calculate this. So how much will be the rental expense? So guys, this is so simple. The answer is they paid 2,500 rental. The correct answer is what? Is D. Mainly manufacturers incurs the following cost. Mainly manufacturers incurs the following cost. What are those costs, guys? Raw material, rent is there. Rent. What mainly manufacturing incurs the following cost? Let's check the cost that they incurred. They manufactured 5,000 shirts. This is what? This is raw material. That's raw material. And other costs that they incurred is what? They manufacture 7,000 shirts is commission. These are the costs that has to do with what? With the making of a what? Of a product. And another one is what is machinery oil. So the correct option is gonna be B. So ZZ manufacturers purchased a roll of ribbons for 50 rand and produced invitation cards which were sold for 790 at a profit, which were sold for 790 at a profit of 440. How much did ZZ manufacturers spend to produce the invitation card? Guys, let's calculate. Let's quickly calculate the correct answer. They purchased a roll of ribbon for Rand 50 and produced invitation cards were sold for 790. Sold for 790 and then the profit 400 and what? 450. So for profit is selling price minus cost. Uh, we know that, guys, to get profit is what is selling price minus cost price. So it's gonna be Rand 790 minus Rand 440, and the correct answer is gonna be 350. The answer is what? Is 350. The amount covers all the costs involved and includes a reasonable profit on each item. So which item identifies the statement above? The amount covers all the costs involved and includes a reasonable price. That's a selling price guide. The correct answer is what? It's a selling price. Which statement describe feeling? What is filing? Guys, what is filing? What is filing? Filing is like keeping the records, keeping the documents in a safe place, being able to what? This is straightforward. Filing is keeping the documents in a safe place. What needs to be considered when choosing a suitable supplier? What's needed to be considered when choosing a suitable supplier? We need to check the quality, guys. The quality is correct, and quality is that's the first thing that you need to consider when you choose who will supply you with goods. Quality, location, yes, cost, and the reliability. Yet this is incorrect. You check quality, not quantity. And then this is also correct. You check location. This is the correct answer is what? It's A. So let's proceed. A way to get your company known to potential customers. What is the appropriate concept for the above statement? A way to get your company known to get potential customer is what? To be known, publicity. You must publicize business. Must publish. It's publicity. The current answer is what? Is B. What is an advertising strategy? What is an advertising strategy? That what's the main aim of an advertising is to persuade what customer to buy the product, right? The main aim is to reach potential customers so that they can buy the product. So this is simple. The correct answer is what? Is A. Let's see. Market day. Push old age, guys. Look at the picture. Look at the picture here. There it is. It's an old granny selling. I don't know. I can see they're selling fruits, veggies. They are selling the. She is selling Kuhle old age home. She's selling fruits and veggies. Okay. Which business strategy is determined by the picture above? Which business is what? This is a flyer. This is a flyer, right? It is what is an adverter. It's an advertising. How can quality and efficiency of a product be improved? How can a quality and efficiency of a product be improved? So how can we produce quality? How can we improve our products? Sorry, we can only improve the products by training what? Through training of employees in new in new sorry guys, in new technology. The chief executive officer of many clothing company who oversees all the other managers in the business did not do well on sales. What could be the reason for a drop in sales? What could be the reason, guys, if the business drops? That's a result of what? Of poor planning and what? And management. The CEO should have managed the business very well. The general manager provides the structure for planning, allocating resources, tasks, and responsibility. Authorizing which option below justifies the scenario? Which option below the providing structure, allocating resources is what is organizing. Creel, the human resource manager of Kudu company, assists employees on changes and appointments in the company. What is the outcome of Creel function? Guys, anything that has to do with we told you that anything that is with employees and appointments falls under what? It falls under human resource. Falls under human resource management. So what is the outcome of care function in the company? Staff will be friendly towards Staff would be trained and developed. Which option below is regarded? Which option below is regarded as a threat? Which option below is regarded as a threat? Number 26. Uh, a threat to a business is a financial issue. Market demands dries up and an existing competition. Competition is the biggest threat to a business. So the correct answer is gonna be A. Which of the following option can be identified as a strength? The strength now can be identified as the strength of the business. It's when we have the strength of the business. It's when we have the good customer service. What is an excellent customer? So the business has a good customer, it's an excellent customer service. Which of the following can be classified as a weakness? Which of the following can be classified as a weakness? Guys, if the business does not have a skilled worker, a skilled employees, skilled workers, that's that's a weakness of the business. Lack of relevant what? Lack of relevant skill. This concept refers to a favorable external factor that could give an organization competitive advantage. Which concept describe external that could give an advantage? That's an opportunity. Advantage. The correct answer is gonna be what? Opportunity. Due to fuel increase, Lungi Bakery no longer delivers bread and cakes free to customer. Which is the best solution to the above threat? What's the best solution to the above? Uh, because of the fuel, as you can see, because of the fuel is what has increased. Because and Lungi no longer delivers what? The bread. What is the best solution? Lungi must charge delivery fee to what? To customers. They must pay. They must pay for what? For delivery. The farmer produces cabbage. He targets schools but has no delivery van. Two schools had offered him weekly contracts, but unfortunately, the producer is unable to meet their demand. How should the farmer address the above scenario? How should the farmer? The only way that the farmer can do is to buy a delivery van because he doesn't have a he doesn't have a delivery van. He must buy a delivery what? He must buy a delivery van. He must buy more land and what? And a delivery van. What does the acronym CCMA stand for? Guys, this question always comes in exam. Number 32, it's a commission for conciliation, mediation, and arbitration. The correct answer is what? Is D. Which option below defines industrial? Which option below which option below okay, which option below defines industrial action? Industrial action is when the workers uh is the action that workers take against their employers. Action that workers takes against employers. So the correct answer is there is number what? Is number B. What type of leave is taken when employee wants to go on holiday? If you want to go on holiday, what type of a leave an employee can take? The employee can take what? An annual leave. Maternity is for pregnant women. This is for pregnant women, right? This is when your child, this is when your mom, your family is sick. Family is sick or is sick or what? Could either be emergency, and then we have a sick for yourself when you are what? When you are sick. Okay, number 35. Which of the following, guys, which of the is an advantage of collective bargaining? Collective bargaining. What is collective bargaining? When employer and employee meet to resolve issues. Okay, guys, number 35. Um, so the advantage is that it prevents employees from going on strike, because when the employer and employee disagree, if they don't reach an agreement, employees are most likely to go on a strike. Number 36, which option below explain collective bargaining? Number 36, we just the process in which employee negotiate. No. Number 36 is the process in which employees through their union negotiate contracts and conditions of what of service. The outcome of the facilitation process on the ongoing public on the ongoing public service wage negotiation. The government has placed an improved offer the public servants trade union for consideration by their what? For consideration uh by their by their members. Which working condition is negotiated by the public servants trade union in the above scenario? Number 37. Which working condition is negotiated by public service trade union? What they negotiate, guys, is fair wage. A fair wages for all public work servants. Number 38. Which option below describe the workplace forum? What is a workplace forum? Okay, number A. Number A body of employee who discuss workplace issues with the employees and at the workplace. A forum of employees who negotiate working and payment condition at the workplace. A platform where in number C, a platform where employers and employees negotiate with go at a workplace. A committee of people who meet with employers on regular basis for consultation at what? The correct answer is what? Is D. So the workplace forum is legally formed when the majority trade union in a workplace meets the minimum required number and is applied to the legal body. Which process below are referring to the scenario above? So a workplace forum in South Africa can be set up only in workplace with more than 100 employees. The CCMA, the majority trade union applies to the CCMA to establish, and the forum representatives are then elected by what? By the workers. So the correct answer is gonna be 120. 120 workers apply to CCMA and committee elected by what? By when? By workers. Which option below is an example of trade union? Guys, your teachers, your teachers, they've joined. Their trade union is what? Isatu. Guys, which one is an example of trade union? Satu, NAM, and SAMU. Yeah. Guys, ANC is not a trade union. Which option below describe the role of CCMA? Which option below describes the role of CCMA? Number 45. The main role of is to resolve conflict between the employer and what? And employee. Number D. Okay. Number 42. Okay. Number 42. Which option below describe the formal disciplinary procedure? Number 42. Acting against employee means a formal disciplinary procedure. A formal disciplinary is acting against employee misconduct. So number 43, which of the following is the process of the disciplinary hearing? Number 43, the employer. Which one of the following is the process of the disciplinary hearing? Number 8, the employer is not allowed to represent his or her side of the story. The employer investigates the case thoroughly with evidence. The employer levels the charges against the employee, and the employer levels the charges against the employee. That's the correct answer. Which option explains lawful industrial? Which option, guys? Which option explains lawful industrial action? Number 44 is when number 44 number 44 trade unions and their member hold illegal strikes. Okay, which option explains a lawful industrial action? Trade unions and their member hold a what? Illegal illegal strike. Hold illegal hold illegal strike. Okay, let's proceed to the next question. Which option below explain the impact of industrial action on product on productivity. Number 45. And number 45 was the correct answer. Number 45 was the correct answer. Which option below explain the impact of industrial action on productivity? Number, it causes what? The decrease. It causes the decrease in income. It causes the decrease in productivity and reduction in what? In profit. The correct answer is D. Which option below defines the standard, or what is the standard of living? Number 46. The standard of living is defined by level of what? Number 46 is defined by level of income, good and services and available, good and services available to a what? To a person. So which option below describe basic conditions of employment? So which option below describe basic condition of employment? Guys, in basic conditions of employment, we find what? We find working hours, leave conditions, and remuneration. So the correct answer is gonna be B. Which option explains the concept of promoting employment? Number 48. The concept of what? Of promoting employment involves promoting employment is involves job creation and skills development. Number 49, which statement below describe fair labor practice? Number 49, a fair labor is when we treat all employees what? Fairly. It's when we treat all employees fairly. Number 50. Number 15. How can trade union promote sustainable development? Number 50, by improving both what? Standard of living and quality of what? Of life of people. Which option below defines economic growth? Guys, this question always come in examination. Is the increase of all goods and services? Is the increase of all goods and services produced within a country within a period or certain period of time? That's number D. Why do trade unions contribute towards developing workers' skill? Number 52. To improve productivity. To improve productivity is there, and as well as the profits for promotion. Which option below reflects the contribution of trade unions on job creation? To be involved in policy discussion and development of what? That option below reflects the contribution of trades union. The correct answer is gonna be A. Which option describes the contribution of trade unions on wage increase? Number 54. Is to maintain and improve workers' wage through beginning with what? Through discussion or sitting together, right? With the employers. Which option below describe the working environment? Number 55. So employers, number 45. Number 55. So employer describe the working environment. Number 55, employers must provide protective clothing, compensation for injured workers, and HIV and AIDS policy in place. Number 56, so employees at best retailers are required to work 40 hours per week. On the 12th of September 2022, Zungu worked 11 hours because Tuli, his reliever, arrived late. How many hours of overtime Zungu Zungu works? Zungu works for only what? For only three. Zungu works only for only 3 hours um because they are required to work for 40 hours. And then on the 12th of September, Zungu worked 11 hours because Tuli, his reliever, arrived very late. Arrived very, very late. So if they are, okay, we need to calculate if they have to work for that 40 hours. If they have to work for if they have to work for 40 hours per week, you need to start by calculating how many hours they will work for what for 7 days. And on the 12th of September, Zungu worked 11 hours because Tuli, his reliever, so the correct answer is gonna be 11 hours. And they work what? They work 8 hours. It's gonna be 40 divided by what? By 5. So I'm gonna minus 8 hours. It's gonna give me 8 hours. They work they work 8 hours from Monday to what, to Friday. So the correct answer is gonna be 3 hours for overtime. The basic conditions of employment specify that employee work 5 days in a week and 9 hours per day. Some work more than 5 days in a week, excluding lunch and tea. Which option below explain the 5 days hours of what? Employee. Number 57. The employees are working what? The employees are working 9 hours what? A week. The manager of Jojo Company Limited dismissed an employee who was absent from work for 5 days. After several written warnings on absenteeism, the employer took the matter to his trade union. Which option below will protect the employee? No, it's what is labor relation. Right. Which scenario below shows the employee compliance with working conditions? Number 59 is what is payment for overtime with compliance with what? With working conditions. Workers who are working overtime must be what? Must be compensated. Why is safety important in the workplace? Number 16, it reduces what? Injury. That's why safety is important. Guys, that's it. Um, that's it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and also comment on the section below if you have any question you're struggling with, so that I can assist you with. And also, please tell me which province are you watching from and the name of your school as well. That's it.